gonna go through my old art, talk about it. It might not be perfectly in order because I had to sort it myself. And then either do some art or play some Marvel Rivals. Boom. Let's start the art. Wait, it's not. This is my first ever digital drawing when I was... We're doing daph show and tell today. My first ever drawing when I was 9 years old or 10 years old. I was very excited that my dad got me a tablet. It was really fucking thick and chunky and heavy as fuck. Even the pen were so heavy. Looking at the legs, you can tell you're into My Little Pony. I wasn't into My Little Pony at this time. And then I was like, oh my god, check out all these like cool overlay effects and layer effects on Paint Tool Sci. Like, wow, look at all these like cool color effects that I can add. You know, and the classic like circle titty shading and then like I was either 9 or 10 years old, I think. Unfortunately, I don't have my paper drawings, but you could, the hair was a fucking mess. But really cool idea with the music notes, yo. For sense of proportion, for a 10-year-old, that's pretty fucking good. I started off pretty strong. Yeah, I think I actually drew this for a friend. The hair still looks like it makes sense. Well, not really. It looks like shit. But you know, that's fine. That's just part of it. It generally is. I mean, it looks like she cut her own hair. And then I remember I posted it on Facebook, and I was like, "Hey, I drew this." One layer? No, this is definitely multiple layers. For sure. I didn't do one layer until later. And then I also drew this for a friend. I remember her name was Shirley. I drew it because she had really long hair. I think I was 10 or 11 here. Also posted on Facebook. And I was trying to, oh my god, look at, I fucking ate with the with the light effects. I fucking ate with the dress. Are these DeviantArt days? I actually don't know if I had DeviantArt. I posted it on Facebook when I was like 10 years old, and all my little like friends who were also 10 years old all have Facebook. Thanks, Sailor Poon.
Wahoo.
Yeah, you know, looks kind of shitty, but for a kid, that's not bad. I think I traced the hands. I'm not sure. It looks suspicious. I try to do like a no lines drawing. Yeah, that fish is fucking slaying. What? Are we gonna see a Tumblr phase? Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Oh man. Just wait. Oh, there was like a lot of emo drawings I didn't show, but maybe I'll go back and show it if I'm not super embarrassed. And then another like drawing when I was like 10 or 11, I think. You know, don't fucking know how to draw the hands. Trying to draw a flowy dress. Hey, I try to get like the depth in the. You can see my signature says Dada. I love the flowy. Like I try to do some depth with the grass. Oh, Marilyn Monroe. I don't know, not much to say. I mean, I think one of the things is the facial proportions are actually pretty good. Decent. But then it is a little bit of a cheat because her eyes are closed and it's easier to draw someone's face when their eyes are closed. Let's see some edgelord stuff. I didn't put it in. I can go back and look later. Yeah, you know, flowy dress to hide her body. And then I started to do more like MapleStory drawings. This was when I was on MapleStory YouTube as a Anywhere from like 10 to 12 years old, I think. And these were like drawing requests from people. Oh, you know I fucking struggled for my life on that hand because I immediately hid the other one. You recognize that hair? Casio or something? Was I charging money for this? No, it was for free. I made a YouTube account for Maple Story videos and I was like, comment if you want a... YouTube used to have DMs! Yeah, and then I would be like, yeah, I'm taking drawing requests, whatever. Is this no, this was Paint Tool Sai. So I did a lot of drawing. Yo, you look at the fucking layer effects. I fucking ate with that. Wow. Here's another Maple Story request. Yeah, you can tell I'm trying some shit with the eyes, but it looks so fucked up. Like, the proportions are weird. I didn't even put a nose on her. Shading it was kind of all over the place. How much would I charge for this? This? If I was a kid? Like $2? What?
Selling commissions to 10-year-olds KEKW.
I was 10 years old. I'm pretty sure these people were older than me. Thanks, clean memes. $2. Okay, $2 to a kid is a lot of money, okay? More Maple Story commissions. Okay, I started to eat. Okay, look, the hair, okay, the hair here are just like random ass strands. Boom, look at that. I learned how to do fucking highlights. Don't look the fucking the hands, fighting for my life trying to draw the hands. With the mirror effect copy pasted and the fading the opacity with some random Shutterstock background effect. Okay. Still trying to hide the other one with a thigh up drawing. The collarbone. Yeah, slowly picking up anatomy one at a time. This is all, yeah, this was still Maple Story. Dude, her fucking goggles look like it's melting on her head. You know, one of the things is, and I say this, and, you know, the PewDiePie art, like, ball lickers were like, actually, you know, she's wrong, blah, 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 and I'm like, shut the fuck up, show me your fucking art, because you're fucking wrong, okay? I have fucking 20 years of experience under my ass, and you're trying to tell me your eye is more important to develop than technique, because your eye is what determines whether or not you can see if something is fucked up. Because when you draw this, when you're at this skill level and you draw something like this, it doesn't look fucked up to you. Like, for example, the goggles. At the time, it doesn't look fucked up. You only realize it looks fucked up when you look back at your old art and you hate it because you're like, oh, there's all these things I need to fix. Because if it looked fucked up to begin with, you would have kept drawing over it and trying to fix it. More Maple Story drawings. I think it's starting to look cleaner. It's starting to look, less, like, kind of just stringy, I guess. It's still kind of stringy. Yeah, look at these nasty lines. I'm going all over oh, you can't see it. Like, kind of sticking out. And then I tried to add the Paint Tool Sai texture. More? Okay! Actually, whoa, it's starting to look cute. It's starting to look cute. Someone with no hand-eye coordination but perfect perspective would make better art than someone who would draw a perfect line but has no eye? What? She's giving, okay, still, you know, the usual, hiding the hands. The lines are fucking nasty. Not clean at all. Yeah, I just fucking gave up on the hands. it's a rite of passage, okay? Tumblr outfit. These are all Maple Story. Maple Story characters. Oh my god! And then boom! I'm not gonna lie, the jump from here to this was actually crazy because art, when you draw a lot, you go like boom, and then you might go down a little bit, and then you kind of stagnate, and then boom, you know? This fucking ate. I think it was because the shading of the legs started, even though her legs are like different sizes. It looked more round. I think I learned how to use gradient a little better. This was not my Maple Story character. And then the hair is starting to look less, like somebody cut it, like she cut it herself. Bro, it's not- these were not my characters. These were MapleStory characters of random users on YouTube who messaged me wanting their characters drawn. And everybody always dressed the same in MapleStory. How old was I here? Like 10 or 11, I think? 10 or 11? No, these are not my characters. And here's another one. Okay. Again, like, it is starting to improve on the shading with, I add the shading and there's a gradient in it. There's gradient. I, had some idea of where to put the shadows, but not that much of an idea. And drawing a little more complicated designs. You know, I'm trying the hands. Trying. We're getting a thumb and a finger. I had a tablet. Yeah, I had a tablet at the time. It was these, like, the tablets back then were so heavy. Yeah, I really like drawing collarbones, though. Damn, that BMI check on the arm. More! Another- okay. Boom! Hiding the hands again, but then the dynamic of the character is so much better compared to, like, something like this. Like, I can pose her to the side. She doesn't look as stiff. There's more flow everywhere. I'm still hiding her hands. The proportions of the face are starting to look less fucked up. Slightly. I do think the fucking hair is ugly, but I'm just gonna say it's the MapleStory hair. Her hands are backwards. I think that, yeah, what the fuck is going on here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on. Boom! Vocaloid! I think I was 11? I got me Rin. Thanks, clean memes. Yeah, I think I was... Yeah, I was just kind of randomly adding wrinkles and shading, and I really like doing this thing where I leave an edge, and then it would be way too harsh. But you gotta start somewhere. There's some fingers showing. We're getting some finger action. Well, I'm gonna move this. I know that these backgrounds are so 2000s. I mean, I think I was trying to like do something with the eyes, but I'm sure it looked really cool to me at the time. Yeah, the clothes shading, it still looks, it looks like wet, like mushy, wetness. I don't even know. The iPod, oh my god, the fucking iPod graphics. I think that's what I was going for. And then I tried to do, I'm not sure if this is exactly in order, but then I tried to do like more painting, like a more painting-y style instead of the lines, shade, cell shade or whatever. I think I was trying to also go for a more like semi-anime, semi-realistic eyeball. I think I was, I'm probably 12? 11 or 12. That was my Mambinogi character. Wearing the Hibona robe that I borrowed from my friend. Which was a really expensive piece of equipment. And then, oh yeah, I'm definitely, this is another Mambinogi character. So I ditched the lines. I'm now trying to color in like a painting style. Still on Paint Tool Sai. This was my friend's character. The edge is coming. Yeah, no lines, just shading. Just trying. Where are the MapleStory drawings? I just showed them. These were MapleStory drawings. There's like a few MapleStory phases. And then, oh, this was another friend on Mambinogi's character. I tried to do a background. Look, it's Iwika. It's the moon and Iwika from Mambinogi. And then I tried to do, okay, I'm trying to do some hand action. I did try, I really did. She's no clipping the blade handle. Yeah, the hair flowing is getting a little better too. Long ass pointer finger. Yeah, I tried to scuff the background. I think I was trying to add fog or something. I don't know what all that shit is. It looks like it smudges everywhere. Okay, listen, hear me out. Listen, I wasn't that into Homestuck, but I just thought the characters were cool, and then my friends in Mambinogi at the time were really into Homestuck. They had a Skype server where they all were a Homestuck character. I thought the characters were cool, like the designs. I really liked their orange horns, okay? Listen, it was like not that serious. Okay, listen, okay, hear me out. Listen, I thought the character designs were cool, and I drew her because it was, isn't shit the September one or something? Listen, okay. And I'm still trying the painting style, okay? It was the painting style. You know, when I read Homestuck, I didn't even get to the troll part. Okay. Okay, hear me out! Listen, I just wanted a character to draw. Like, I just wanted a character to draw, and I couldn't think of one, and I liked their color scheme with the orange horn. I just thought they were cool. But the face, okay, the facial improvement of this was crazy. It does have Tumblr nose, where they shade the nose way darker. I remember I kept going back looking at this one to try to get the facial proportions like this one again, because I was like, whoa, this face turned out really well. I want to try to emulate what I did right here. Listen, and I tried some like more brushy strokes with the thing. This is the part where I'm like, you're drawing a lot, you're improving, and then you kind of go up a little bit, like a noticeably improvement. And then you'll start to stagnate, maybe even go down, and then like slowly go. There's like a lot of stages when you're drawing, you will suddenly improve a lot. Yeah, Homestuck. Okay. And then, wait, I think this might be misplaced. This might have been later. Whatever, and then I got into like Minecraft servers, Minecraft multiplayer servers, and I drew my friend who had an Enderman skin. Yeah, I made him into an anime Enderman. Yeah, I'm still trying to like do the painting style. What year is this? I don't know. I was 12. 12? Pretty sure 12. This is where I met Grian. Yeah! I think I met Grian when I was like 13 or 14 or something. Bro, I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but he used to get drunk all the time and like be on call, and everybody would just kind of like witness him being drunk. Maybe he's in a better... No. I think that might have been when I was older, like 14 or 15, and then he was like 18-ish. And then everybody would just like witness him being drunk and be like, ah ha ha, he's drunk again. And then I remember he told me one time, he was like, you know what, thanks, I used to be called Fluff. He would be like, thanks Fluff, I feel like you're one of the only people that doesn't laugh at me all the time when I'm drunk. And I was like, oh, it's okay, I hope you're doing better, man. I don't know if he still remembers me. And then I drew this for a friend on the server's birthday, and I fucking slaved away on this. Dude, I tried so hard to like shade the armor and shit. Oh my god, I don't know what the fuck was going on. I was just adding gradient and shading left and right. And then, you know, I tried trying to add some Minecraft touches of the lava waterfalls. And then I drew her character. Yeah, the soft airbrush being fucking used and abused. Yeah, I remember spending a lot of time on this, and I was like, damn.
Bongo.
Took a long time. The face, though, it's okay. It's kind of ugly to me, but, you know, it is a product of its time. Things J117. Yeah, I took so long for this. This took me like a whole week or two. I even have, yeah, I even added the lava lighting on the armor and stuff, and just fucking abused the fuck out of my airbrush. Remember the music I was listening to? Not really. Okay, this has to have been a jump. I think I might be missing something here. I think there was a bit of a jump because I changed how I drew faces, and then started shading a little differently. You can check the date when I made the properties. I can't because I looked, it's gone. The metadata has been erased because I don't know why. It's probably because I've been transferring the folders between different PCs for so long. It's just gone. Yeah, and then this is actually objectively easier to do because you're not drawing the rest of the body, it's just a face. So at this point, the biggest practice at this is just facial proportions. And then more Mambinogi art of my friend and my character. And I started to do more of the soft painting style with less lines, like less hard line art and cell shading. And then, oh look, actually I still kind of shade like that with softer shading. Who was my character? The big one. The big one was my character. And then more facial portrait studies. This is also my character from Mambinogi. I changed from having a yellow color scheme to pink. I think I was trying to, yeah, I was trying to do this. That's why I put it so close. But then I also changed, oh yeah, I changed how I colored the hair a little bit. So I think I was like 13, 14? 13, 14 now. Okay. Trying some more again. Adding more detail in the coloring, shading. The eyes are fucking hideous. But trying to learn how to fucking do this shit. With the armor, shading, wrinkles, everything. Some of the order might be a little bit messed up, but generally it's like in that timeline. Yeah, and then I made the flower glow. This was my friend's Mambinogi character. Yeah, it's messy. It is very messy. Thanks, J116. I already said that. And then more. I can tell this was similar because I drew eyes the same way here. I don't know who the fuck this is. Who the fuck is this? I don't know. More Mambinogi? Dead mom portrait. Thanks, Halgrim. And then I was drawing my friend. Her character, which is like a blue bird looking thing. Still no lines. Doing the no lines challenge. I hid her hand. I didn't hide this one though. Still trying to hide her hand. Wait, this had to have been done. I think this was actually here. I think. I'm not sure. And then, me and my friend again, from Mambinogi. Oh my god, I fucking ate with the pose though. Look at the posing. Oops. I was trying to do, you know, trying to like pose the characters more. And oh! Her hand is fucking massive. Why is this so small? I don't know. See, that shit you don't notice when your eyes are ass. You don't see that stuff. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking with the background. I think I just want to fill the space. And then adding... Oh yeah, I added some like black outlines. Just overall, just trying to like improve mechanic feel. Trying to do some cunty posing. This pose fucking ate though. Wow. Must have had a... Yeah, that posing would come from referencing. So all the same time, I'm improving my eye to hand coordination to reference poses. And then I drew chat. Oh, this is 2012, so that's 12 years ago. So I'm 14 in this, right? Yeah. I played Portal. And then I was like, aim. I think it was just like a sketchy drawing. Not much to say. For fun, honestly. 12 years ago, yeah. Off stream, yeah. And then I drew this for my fucking English class in like 14? 14-ish? Might have been 15 here. And I downloaded, I used Photoshop for this because I downloaded brushes and I was like, oh my god, this shit is so easy. Look at me fucking brush texture max. And I'm pretty sure this book was for chrysalids. It was the book Chrysalids. And I remember doing a presentation. So I remember I got these like smoke brushes. I got these fucking shrub brushes or whatever. And then when I showed the drawings, the teacher was like, where did you get these? And I was like, I drew it. And she was like, this was also for the same class. I think it was also chrysalids. Trying my best with perspective and background and textures, lighting, all that. Those little people are giving Journey. That's what I was referencing. Because I think they said that specifically people are all supposed to be dressed the same. If you ever did novel study of chrysalids, I had to like fucking give a presentation on why I added things a certain way they were. Okay, this is 2012, because it says right here, I tried to draw Charles Lee from Assassin's Creed 3 and he looks so fucking scary. That's why I included it, it's so scary. I tried to do like, just studies of people, portraits, and try to like draw faces, more realistic faces. You can tell it's him, that's good. And I was abusing the watercolor brush. I think this was still... That might have been Photoshop, I'm not sure. Forgot his lips? Maybe. Yeah, I think I did. Maybe he just has really thin lips. And then I tried to draw Katarina from League of Legends. Big changes. I think I was jumping all over the place. I didn't have like a one set style, which actually is good. It's good to diversify if you're trying to just grow in general. You know, once again, the crazy fucking hair. Yeah, I tried a lot of stuff. Very experimental. Yeah, my League arc. There's actually more League drawings, but I don't think I included all of them. 2013, Edward. Charles was before. Edward, after playing Assassin's Creed 4 for the first time. I mean, this was also kind of a reference from a screenshot, so I didn't figure out the cool lighting on my own. It was the screenshot that I was referencing. I don't even think I really understood the warm value contrasting with the cooler shadows at this point. It's just like monkey see, monkey do referencing. But it does help with your hand-eye coordination of being able to reference. And then I try to draw more realistic faces studies. The Gus from the Breaking Bads. I remember posting these on Facebook. With that, like, it looks like this was the wet paint tool side brush, I think. Walter, you will cook Gug. What is wrong with his ear? That looks so strange. Are you still inside? No. And then, oh, I was so proud of this because it turned out so pretty. I think I was 14 here. And I just watched Leon the Professional, and I cried. I was like, damn. He really served fuck-ass Bob. Goo. Yeah, this is really good practice for getting proportions right. And then, more Mambinogi. This was for an art contest. I was trying some shit with background. I was trying to draw backgrounds. And I remember at this time I followed this this artist on DeviantArt called Megatra, I think. And they had really pretty space backgrounds that I wanted to try to emulate and try to draw. And then you know, try to put some other stuff in there. It was very hard. And then also shading, lots of multiply, layer effect abusing. Megatron, no. Megatra, I don't know if they're still around. Another art contest from Mambinogi, like 14. Trying some perspective stuff. Trying to draw more backgrounds. I remember I was slaving away doing this shit. Like worked on it for like 5 hours a day for a week or something. Did I win anything? I think like $10. $10 for 30 hours of work, which is like 10k NX. It's fucking insane. I remember, yeah, I shaded all of this very tediously. Oh yeah, and then I drew this for a friend. Trying to do the space backgrounds. I thought it was cool. Nice. More of that. Huge inspiration from that one artist I was talking about. Just trying to do backgrounds in the sky and work with different colors, yada yada yada. Yeah, the one previous, this was for the Facebook cover. I remember it was for my friend's Facebook cover. And then I tried to, yeah. Inspired by Megatron. You know, I can probably find, I remember their name. I found them! I don't know if they're still around. This was, yeah, this person on DeviantArt. Maybe if I go to their really old stuff. Like, be like 14. Yeah, this was my inspo. And it was my inspo because Mr. Suicide Sheep used these pictures for his shitty EDM songs that I would listen to when I was 12 or 13. And I was like, wow, that art is fucking straight bussing on fire, no cap. I like that artist. Let me try to draw like that because she's so inspirational. And that's how it comes full circle. And that was a pivotal point in my art journey as a child. And then I won first place with this drawing. I was 14 to 15. See? The background art carried into the yeah, good for experimenting, good to try things. Lots of detail that I try to put in. Is that a guy? Yeah, that's a guy. On a guy shimass. On a guy shimass. Yeah, I was not very good at drawing guys. As you know, happens a lot with people that draw a lot of cute girls. No, it's not a masked lesbian. I was so proud of this. No, this was also Mambinogi. Wow. I ate with the background here. The colors. And then another art contest for Mambinogi. Dude, the lion is locked in as fuck. I don't think I knew how to like stylize it cuter. So everything is so cute and then the tiger. The tiger is just fucking locked in. But I think the biggest thing here was the shading has gotten significantly better with the coloring, being able to give a hierarchy of foreground and background with the dragon neck. I was scratching my leg. I remember I was really proud of how I shaded her heels. Okay, Okay, listen, she was wearing mittens. She was wearing like something, these gloves in the game called cat paws. Oh, like, hey, whatever, man. Veteran hands. Yeah, I think I fucking ate with the shading. Wait, it says the year. 2013! So this is actually before the Assassin's Creed 4 drawing. 2013... 15. And then more League of Legends, I drew Syndra. Is there a date on this one? 2014. There's some dates on some of them. How old is that? 14... 16. It might jump a little bit back and forth though. Yeah, the hair flowing is starting to look more clean, makes more sense. I was so proud of how I did her orb effects. It was awesome. And then who the fuck, I don't know who the fuck this is, but I think I like was trying to do just like a cleaner, not as much like this easier style. Who the fuck is that? Why are they all furries? Because people love cat ears. More just, you know, cute girl maxing.
Spooky ga ga ga.
Thanks, Avaray. This is also my friend on Mambanogi. I think. Pretty sure it was. Oh, is that the end of? Okay, and then we're gonna do a jump. 1 second. Oh, there's a big jump. And then, okay, boom. I was like, holy fuck, I think I figured something out. The soft, like, blurring everything looks so nice. The shading on the titties, I often went back to this picture that I drew specifically to go like, what did I do that ate so hard here? I need to recreate that. It was the tits. And then the overall like soft look of it. Oh, I think this was when I was also doing the furry adoptable stuff because I noticed how I drew the curl there. You see this really curl right here? That was something I learned from drawing the furry adoptables. These really nice fluid curls. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure the like soft looking thing too. Ow. The what? The curl and the tits were shaded so clean. And there's like you add a little glow here too to have even more contrast. Thanks, Devin Smile.
The face shape on that one is good too, and the hair is crazy good.
With this one, I think I was also kind of lost on how to do noses or like how I wanted to do noses. But the proportions are getting better, given just ignoring the fact that the nose looks like a hole in her face. Yeah, anime nose. I was having nose identity issues because I didn't know how I want to commit to drawing noses. And then, oh my god, another fucking 8. Starting to do more, just like, I feel like just, I have more confidence in drawing outfits, armor, shading. The shading here is like way less messy. Where's the ass? Shut up, you're banned from woman, Surefour. You are banned from woman. Wait, I have a Surefour drawing that I'm showing from like 6 years ago because I was in the Overwatch community. That's how I knew. That's how I know Super. Yeah, it was from like 6 years ago, 7 years ago. There is an Overwatch phase and then there's a Valorant phase. But that's like way later. Anyways, yeah. More of the blurring soft effect. Oh, it says right here, 2015. Yes. Some frame of reference for the date. And then, oh, and then I started playing more MapleStory servers, and these were like monochrome portraits I was offering for in-game money. Yeah, I wrote the years on some of them, not all of them. I'm so glad I kept all this though. And then, more, I think this phase was, I was focusing, well, this one's not monochrome, but I was doing like the no lines, just paint style. And I think this was also when I started to just work on one layer. One layer max. Yeah, these are all like more doodly styles. And then more shading. That is not a masked lesbian. That's a dude. That is a dude, okay? I struggle drawing dudes. Yeah, I'm still, the nose, I draw like different noses every other drawing because I just didn't fucking know what to do. Yeah. I think the shading definitely stepped up some more also. It looks very soft. Okay, hear me out. I don't know if this person has allegations. I was in like, you know, I was into high school, okay? I just watched some League streams, and I was like, I would draw them something. I had an anonymous Twitch account, you know, I went by some stupid name. I donated them $3, sent a link to an imager, and I was like, here. I drew you something, I hope you like it. Didn't put my name, didn't say anything. It was no strings attached, just that. Hear me out, I don't fucking know if they have allegations, okay? I just like their streams. I don't know. Do they? I don't know. They don't have allegations? Oh, okay. Yeah, and then I remember I just like basically airdropped it and then left. And then never like said anything. I had one for Gosu too. Hold on. Oh, we're gonna enter the, let me find the Gosu one. We're about to enter the Overwatch era. Find it. Didn't he get in a car crash or something? I'm trying to find it. I found it. Yeah. Kinda. I'm still having a nose identity crisis. This was in like high school, like 16? 16-ish? And then I may be off on the timeline here, but Overwatch era, the cleaning and shading starting to get a lot more clean. Did I say the cleaning and shading? The coloring and shading starting to get more clean. Got a lot like pointier. Overall, still kind of retaining the softer brush strokes and no harsh lines with cell shading. Just like soft shading. Yeah, that's my old name I used to go by. Yeah, Yassified Zarya. 2017? What was that? 19. So there's a huge jump between when I was like 16 and 19 because that's when I was furry adoptable maxing. So there was actually not that much art drawn in between that time. There was a lot of furry adoptable art. This was my drawing of Widowmaker. Wait. Why did I draw her in this coat? I don't remember. But okay, one thing that I noticed that I did really well here is the distance of this collar looks like it's actually forward, which is very important to learn how to figure out putting something closer and something further. I think she wore a coat once? That might have been it, yeah. More Overwatch maxing. That same, like, really clean style. I actually ended up not liking this style. I'm glad I moved away from it. But I was doing this, like, overly clean, glossy... just, like, render maxing? Was this one for June? I don't think so. Now I'm sad. Rest in peace. He came by my stream a lot and would say hi. And then he would always post Eon smoking. Man. Oh my god, her ear is so fucked up. More Widowmaker? Oh my god, I was fucking Widow maxing. I remember this, I posted this, it had like, I don't know, maybe a few hundred likes, and I was literally like that Twitter reaction pic that's like, oh man, this doing numbers. in the The fat dude sitting at his computer. Oh man. Yeah, I was just Overwatch Max. I was watching a lot of Overwatch streams. And then I drew this for my friend who recently adopted a cat at the time. Agilities, if you know him from Overwatch. Dude, I remember he had this like crazy oiler that donated him 20,000 subs. I hope they're all well, man. I haven't talked to them in forever. It was crazy. Good for him. At once, and it was like over the course of a month, maybe? More Overwatch. Oh god, fucking Overwatch maxing. Do I have the thing I did for Sleepy? I do. I fucking hate it though, so let's not talk about that. Ugly. Remember Agility 6-man Genji Blade moment. Yeah, who's gonna be the Agilities of Marvel Rivals? And then I think I tried something new. Who the fuck is this? Is this a commission? I don't know who the fuck this is. But I was trying something more contrasty. Oh, I remember. Okay, I think this is the transitional phase of which that looked like I took fucking psychedelics, but I didn't. I don't do drugs. Just looking at my art, you'll see what I mean. Boom. This is my MapleStory character. Neon colors everywhere. I was just slapping so many different colors on and just playing with it. Tons of neon. Oh yeah, I didn't put the Tyler one picture in here. Maybe I should have. I didn't put it in here. And then I remember this drawing. This might have been before. This is definitely before that one. I remember this drawing made me so sad because I was like, to my like 300 followers on Twitter, I was like, hey guys, if you like and retweet and follow me and this, I'll do a giveaway for like someone will win a free print of this. I went from having a few hundred followers to 5,000 over 2 days, and I was like, oh man, this doing numbers. And then when I announced the giveaway winner, like hundreds of people started unfollowing, and I'm like, fuck this shit, I'm never doing a giveaway ever again where I have to ask for follows. This shit is ass. Like, no wonder people who do giveaways have to do giveaways non-stop. I was like, fuck this shit. This is some fucking ass, bro. I was so sad. I don't even like this drawing, whatever. I remember I did this on stream to like 30 people. And then I drew this for Calvin. McCree. More shading. McCree. Oh, dead named? Oh, fuck, Cassidy. More diva drawing. Oh, this is from that. This is definitely earlier. This is from that really, like, clean art style earlier with the Widowmakers and whatnot. I tried to do some background. Oh, yeah, I did make this background myself. Her ear is... I think I had a problem with ears. I'm not really fucking sure. It's not like I have a complex about my ears. I think you just don't notice it when you're drawing this stuff. You straight up just don't notice. What the fuck is that? I don't know. John. Yeah. And then I drew a Koi no Katachi drawing where I try to be a little more, what's the word, like abstract? Not abstract, but like decorative. Yeah, I try to make it like more dreamy with the flowers everywhere and the fish. Yeah, I think I had an ear struggle, I'm not sure. Yeah, this was during that really clean coloring phase. And then the psychedelics. This is what the psychedelic era, where it was just super neon. I don't know why. I think it was just fun. I was just fucking around with the colors. I guess it made me more confident in just fucking, just slapping shit on, basically. And then less psychedelic-y. This must have been, okay, this had to have been before that one, I think. Not sure. More Overwatch art. More of the, like, just rendering. Very basic. Not much else. It's just, I don't think it's that interesting. Just like, this kind of drawing that I don't think is that interesting, but it's just rendering, is like XP grinding for drawing. It's just XP grinding. I predicted another skin. Oh my god, I did. Yeah, this is just like shading, shade maxing. More of the clean. I learned about adding sparks in the foreground to make your art look more interesting quickly. Where's the furry art? It's gone. I don't have it. Getting all the details right. I remember I would get really caught up with all the details, which now I don't really give a shit about. More Overwatch. I eradicated the furries. Dude, I was just in it for the bag. I was in the adoptable scene for the bag. My heart wasn't in it. Yeah, just more Overwatch stuff. Oh my god, I remember with this one, I had to jump because I realized the glow, you see this like glow that I put here and here, and kind of like, I'm not even talking about the outline glow, but there's just the glow here. I was like, well, see, that's the thing about being self-taught, is I do not understand the terminology for it. I just know what it is. When I figured that out, I was like, whoa, this is fucking life-changing. Subsurface scattering? Is that what it is? Like the reflection into it? Bounce lighting? Something like that, where it's like, you would expect the shadow to be darker, but then because I added this like reflecting warmer light out of it, bounce light, that sounds right. Yeah, and I was like, this is fucking huge. That is massive. And I remember this was one of the drawings that I kept going back to when I was working on drawings after this, and I was like, okay, I did something really good here. I want to try to emulate it again. This is one of the pivotal points. I remember this file was massive. Purple face. The basics, like how eyes and bones push around skin, can be very helpful. You know what else is helpful? Fucking going to the gym and then like knowing how muscles just intersect too. And I'm like, oh, now when I draw this, I know. You guys have definitely seen this. This popped off. Oh man, this doing numbers. This one, I know. I drew this so many years ago. I ate. I think I switched to Photoshop at this point. I'm not sure. Maybe. And the facial proportions was really well done. If I posted it today, it will go crazy. It's okay, it's very Instagram. Was I even in Overwatch back then? Yeah. I was in Overwatch. I was looking at it. I like her design here, it's really cool. Oh yeah, and then making the edge slightly more neon between the light and the shadow, and then like a blue glow here to offset the warmer lighting. I was like, oh, you gotta fuck around with the colors. What do you think made you skill jumps between the pieces? It really is just experimenting and then drawing and then also seeing a lot of different art. And then going like, okay, I want to try to emulate this like mood, this vibrancy. And then as you draw and you experiment, you try something and then it really fucking hits and you're like, okay, now I'm gonna keep doing that. This is 8. And then this was another 8. This was another eating. I don't like her face that much here. I remember I had to do a lot of adjustment. But What ate the most about this was I learned how fucking just adding this red line, this like pinkish red line between the light and the shadow made such a big difference. And then the blue, like to play around with the colors outside of just the square of the color wheel, like you're going up and down, you're going to like for example, her skin is purple, but then I'm shading with blue, I'm shading with red. It was that kind of like jumping in the learning curve, because I didn't do that here. Not as, yeah, I did not really do that here. Like, it's blue, I'm kind of shading with blue. There's a little bit, but just not enough to really make a difference. And then here, boom. Like, light blue for shading her face instead of light purple, because her skin is already purple. And then, just like, Gaussian blur abusing for depth. This was a level up. It really was. Yeah, the psychedelic era helped with the colors, it did. Oh. More, I think it's just a random piece of art. Yeah. Not much to say, it was just, this was an XP grinding piece. Life. I was having a lot of fun with blurring though, and adding just blur to emulate distance. Very easy crap. How did I learn to draw landscapes and backgrounds? By banging my head against the wall nonstop. And trying. Actually, I tried to draw the backgrounds. Oh, it's gonna be in the other one. Yeah, like here, it's really shitty, but it was kind of there. I tried. I'm pretty sure this was painted over an in-game screenshot. Same with that. I just, like, I did this by hand. Usually there's a lot of tips and tricks for backgrounds, because it depends what the focus of the drawing is. If the background is just, like, just the background, it's not that interesting, you don't need to put that much of your pussy into it. Yeah, because, like, these were just simple shapes, rectangles with some just blocks, and then blended in. And then Princess Mononoke. Trying to add more of that, like, lighting. Gotta... Pokemon. And then, one of your favorite films? Me too. Did I delete the weather with your... No, I haven't. You've seen this on Google Images? Really? Oh yeah, I made her, like, paint smudge. I also was going through an identity crisis of not really knowing... Like, not really... sure how I wanted to draw eyes. I think I didn't like what I was doing before. I like the kind of like semi-realistic style. And then more XP grinding when I watched the Bunny Girl whatever the fuck. I was trying some fuck shit with the background. Like, you see how I had a fish eye? I did it manually, by the way. Like, I drew it curved, I think. Well, I think it ended up okay. I think it's fine. Yeah, more like psychedelic-y. Some old head saw me draw this live. Yeah, I also hand drew all the books and stuff in the back. I actually think that the deaths and stuff ended up really nice. Yeah, this was all painted by hand. She looks kind of weird though, but whatever. Her hands look kind of weird, but who cares? This was like, you know, even if that looks weird, it doesn't matter, because I managed to achieve what I set out to do when I started this piece, was to like try something with the background. Because a lot of these, like, a lot of the bigger pieces, I'm always trying something different so that I'm not doing the same thing over and over. Like, there's some learning experience to be had out of it. The floor? Oh yeah, I tried to like curve the floor too. This was a pain in the ass. And then more Overwatch is painting. This is an XP grind. Oh yeah, this was Overwatch League. Overwatch League time. Very small ears. I don't know what I have against small ears. No, this wasn't LA Glide, this was Spark. They had the color scheme, it was pink and blue, my favorite. Yeah, bisexual lighting. And then I think this was a contest entry, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and then I started to make the eyes like more anime. Compared to the Princess Mononoke one. More XP grind. Yeah, I don't even fucking remember drawing half the shit. Like, looking at it, when I was going through the art, because I had to sort it as chronologically as I could, because it doesn't have the metadata anymore, I was like, felt like Slumdog Millionaire, when he's just, every question, he gets a flashback of his life at the time. Yeah, the whale tail. And then, I think this was another experimental piece. Trying to work with mood and lighting. This should have been before, I think. I think this was before, because I still had my old name. Yeah, more moody. I think I was also very lost on how I wanted to draw noses and faces. Anta? I like the little orbs. The Girl the Grenade reference? I think so! It's a song, it's a remix by Adventure Club from Suicide Sheep. And then, more Overwatch maxing. Trying to draw a man. Yeah, I was trying to do like the you know, those cool styles that people have where they got like cool brush strokes or whatever. I was like, I want to try that. Let me try that. Looks cool. Kind of render maxing piece though. To me it's not that interesting. But just trying out the like these little effects over here. Him is whatever to me. More of a graphic design piece. What's the song? Rito Village? And then, I don't know, I think like my pussy just popped. Suddenly, like, this just turned out so well. I think I drew this for Poke. Yeah, my pussy popped. And it has like hints of that, the neon colors in. How old was I? 20? 20 or 21, I think. Yeah, this was... I think this was a pretty big point. Oh, here's another one. You know, same, like, I have the hints of the neon stuff. I think I ended up not liking this style that much to do. It was fun for portraits, but I did move away from it. I drew this for my friend Kayun. And then, okay, Kendrick Lamar, okay? In the psychedelic era. This might have been earlier. I think this was earlier. This was yeah, whenever that came out. Like what, 2021? Lots of big blocking colors. Post is now true! It's so old though. But this was cool. This was cool. Mustard! And then this is Lakari. I drew a picture of Lakari of a photo that he used as his profile picture. The Giga Neon era also. Man, maybe you've seen it. Just a little hee hee, I drew this far. Dude, I barely drew the last 2 years-ish, I think. Did I do Eris Goutfoot? No. I drew Moon Moon when he played Pathfinder Kingmaker, and he was being a little shit. I merged him with his character he was playing at the time. Yeah, that's why he has hair. It's because I put it together. Yeah, Dicko or something. Yeah, at this point, I have pretty much full confidence in being able to reference something and then draw it. Like, portraits are easy, whatever, you know? Shapes, referencing, proportions, good. Good now. Also a little bit of the neon psychedelic era. This was some Instagram girl that I follow named Jella, and I thought she was really pretty. And then she got into controversy because people accused her of blackfishing. But that's just the lore. I thought you see right here, this part was rendered very well. You can, like, the crispiness of this specific strap. I think that was done very well. Sprite is BDS? What's BDS? I think it was just a photo I used for reference. Yeah, lots of like neon. Girl the Strike. Dude, this was from so long ago. But I am okay, not to like zoom in on her tits, but literally what really looks good about this piece to me is the swimsuit and the strap here. It's conveyed really clean. This part pops out a lot. The roundness of her titty, the roundness of her titty is also very prominent because you want that. You want a piece to look like it's popping out. So that means the shading that I did here was really well done. Ugh. Oh, this was a watercolor. This is way earlier. This is actually way earlier. I did Siri and I was like fucking around with watercolors. I think I gave this to someone for free. It's like some random viewer or something. I wonder if they still, maybe they still have it. Yeah, one of my rare traditional arts. Yeah, I sketched it with pencil and then watercolor and then use a black liner over it. And then I drew this for after it was like 2017? Whenever Breath of the Wild came out. Lots of detail. Yeah. Zelda. Oh god. I think this was Photoshop. Yeah, I stopped using Paint Tool Sai. I put a bunch of Koroks everywhere. This guy is so cute. Yippee! Yippee! Gone in Killua. More render, just like painting maxing. Well, I really like, I remember I really liked just adding stuff in the foreground and then blurring it, because it was such an easy way to show distance. Gig. Okay, old Death Parade art. More is XP farming, I think. I was trying to do something cool with the mirror shattering and stuff because I wanted to draw illustrations and prints that were more than just person standing. Like I wanted like a dynamic movement or something. I wanted to draw them in the middle of them dancing. But I don't think my skill level was quite there yet for what I wanted to achieve. And then, oh yeah, Hollow Knight. Okay. Oh, not not super special, just okay. Silk Song soon. Think I'll redraw one of the older arts? Maybe. Yeah, I did redraw the Death Parade. It's up later. And then more neon psychedelic stuff. This was a self-portrait with my camera that's now broken. When I had long hair. I was 21, I think? 21 or 22. Just more playing around with colors. Did I have, I think I had a hoop era. Hoop era. And then I drew a MapleStory portrait for a friend. Wait, I drew that background too! Okay. I did! You can see the brush strokes. That looks like a half opacity. Yeah, I drew my... I think I was like playing some MapleStory on and off on a private server or something. It was like third MapleStory phase. Very soft looking. Sorry, I think I'm starting to get like that style set in. The BG was rendered. Okay, so rendering in art, if you didn't know, just means like painting something over and over again until it starts to look more defined. Rendering in drawing is not the same as like rendering a video or rendering a 3D object. And then I drew 2B and I had her ass cheek showing, you know, some tasteful cheek. And I wanted to try doing some background, but this background was not as hard to do, I remember, because you just had to add a lot of like vaguely industrial shapes, which is what I did, because you can tell it's not even shaded. Like, it's just an outline, a silhouette, and then just boom. The implication of it is there, of it being very industrial. Where are the legs? I cut them off. And then I remember, you know, I had to do all the details for her dress. And then this was an art contest for Baru, I think. The backgrounds here is an in-game screenshot I painted over. But then this tree I painted. And I think the roof was also painted. Starting to learn to like photo bash a little bit, I think. I remember I really liked this piece. It was goog. I struggled a lot with the hands, but I got it to kind of look okay. I have very inconsistent lines though. Like, it looks too thick here, but then it's thinner here. Just good practice for an overall illustrative piece. Yeah, I started to move more to like drawing full-blown pieces instead of just person standing portrait. Demon Slayer Tanjiro. I was fucking ass at the background. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Like, I don't think I did the mood in the back very well. But I wanted to do his water sword flowing everywhere. Nikibitsu do Yaiba Slayer-chan. Yeah, whatever. This piece was kind of like the jobber piece. This is cute. Not that much to say about it. Cute, just rendering. Right. Yeah, more like I'm trying to incorporate backgrounds into things no matter what now. The weathering with you when they're falling through the sky. The Forgotten Speed Paint video? Wait, what? Yeah, I don't remember any of that. Yeah, just like more trying to do... Did I sell prints at that one on Otakon? I've never tabled in my life. Either one, it was a different piece, or two, someone stole my shit. I don't even think my shit's that good to be stolen, but okay. Anyways, more, well, okay, popped off on the hands here. Yeah, just, like, trying to do more, like, dynamic compositions. Which actually is a really good thing, because, I was forcing myself to try new shit with drawing, pushing myself a little bit. Again, another piece that was a fucking pain in the ass, but good learning experience. I drew the petals and then copy-pasted them all over the place. Yeah. Cool, cool. More Demon Slayer. Yeah, I didn't really like how I was drawing faces at this time. It was just... It's okay. I mean, I'm still glad I, like, learned something out of drawing backgrounds from it, though. More Demon Slayer. More action shot. Dynamic composition. Trying new things instead of standing still. I think, I like the face here more. He's my fave. He's fucking cool. He's husband material. Okay. And then back to like a soft painting style. I think this was one of the portraits I made. Went back to XP maxing, jobber art. I drew my friend, Sarah, with big boobs. Like soft painting style. I think this timeline, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I really liked how this turned out. Oh, this was Surefor's like boobs. This was the boobs I was talking about. Big boobs. And then, oh yeah, the background. I think this might have been drawn earlier, not this late. This was definitely earlier. Like, maybe 10 pieces ago? I'm not sure. This is not chronologically correct. Yeah, this had to have been before Demon Slayer. Yeah. Just big boobs. And then my Sekiro drawing that I really fucking didn't like how I did because I just didn't know how. I was skill gapped. Like this part is fine, but I was so skill gapped in trying to do the cherry blossoms that, I was just, it made me frustrated because I just was not able to draw what I envisioned in mind. I did do the background though, it was just some lines that I blurred out. Yeah, that pissed me off. Yeah, it was a skill issue, unfortunately. So I needed to do more grinding. That's why I hate cherry blossoms, yeah, because I can't fucking draw them. And then, this... I can't tell chronologically where this was exactly either, but it was, I was trying to work with perspectives. But considering how ugly his face is, maybe? I don't know. I was trying to work with perspectives in the ruler in Clip Studio. Wasn't this like 2 years ago? I think so. That's only it has to have been longer than 2 years ago. Yeah, I have really bad depth perception. This was a background focus for me. I was trying to, push myself. Yeah, this is, okay, and then just another jobber piece for XP grinding. No background. Yeah, I fucking hated the face here. I needed to work on the faces. I could color fine. His hand looks really good. But, I could not, like, get his fucking face straight. Like, I think I was just, like, in between styles of how I wanted to draw faces. Yeah, I did his hand really well. That's a good-ass hand. His face pissed me off. Everything else was okay, though. He was 2021? Oh. Well, it's almost 2025. And then suddenly a Ganyu. Yeah, I'm thinking of sticking at the fucking noses too far or something like that. Like, the coloring is good. I like the coloring here. My problem that I was struggling with working on these was like, I just could not commit to a facial style and get good at that. Mostly because I was experimenting so long, but that's fine. It's okay. Find something like more moody. Next. Oh yeah, I remember drawing this on stream too. More jobber art. Very boring shading, normal coloring, whatever. Not a lot going on, it's just kind of a jobber piece. You were there? You're old now. Yeah, another problem. I think I just wanted to draw this hot guy. But then I didn't really consider anything else other than just wanting to draw him. I thought he was cute. But like, yeah, to me, this drawing, very boring. I don't really give a shit. I did shade this part very well. I think I like this part. Other than that, whatever. Oh yeah, and then I think it was around this time I was like, I noticed a lot of Japanese anime artists were doing this thing where they would have like a solid color background with some gradient and then just add dots to just like quickly add mood, and I was like, whoa, that's actually really good. I like that. I'm gonna try that. So that's what I tried. Thanks, Furiel. Looking kind of shit. Might have to restart. And then here is when I think I had another big boost. This. Because, one, I learned to photo bash a little bit with the rubble here and use more textures. Like, way more textures. Yeah, this was a job advancement piece. This was a pussy pop piece, because I remember I was very happy with shading and trying the colors and stuff. Things need to sleep. I was kind of jumping all over the place. And then this was another, like, test piece of trying harsh lightings to play around. I remember I made this as part of, like, some fucking OC, never fucking drew her again. I don't give a fuck. I was just drawing for fun. John Coy. Yeah, whatever, honestly. I just wanted to, try something with the face and the eyes, because I was having a face identity crisis. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I don't care about OCs. Yeah, well, cool pose though. I was trying to do something cool. And then I tried to redraw the Gojo, because I was like, he's kind of fugly. Did some perspective maxing. I still don't like how I did his eyes here though. I think I was still struggling. Meh. The fuck is a Freeman? Maybe topless? Yeah. And then, more render maxing. I think I drew this for Sari's birthday a few years ago. I was happy with my renderings because of this point, and I discovered the beautiful chromatic aberration effect in Photoshop. Thanks, Floofy Floff. I think I'm still trying to figure out how I want to draw faces and eyes. But I remember I was really happy with how I colored her hair because I got the stylization of how I wanted it down with like big chunks and some smaller chunks and whatnot. Thanks, Friggs. Yeah, you can see, so I did the blurring thing on her hands and then the chromatic aberration. And then I try to add like a Valorant type background. And then the jet piece, we're catching up. This was a popular one. Oh man, this doing numbers. More background practicing. Yeah, this was like some spot in that map or something. Yeah, I hand painted all of this. Not the brick texture. The brick texture was laid over and then painted over, but everything else was painted. Jed, go! Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Ow! His hair. His hair. And then this might have been earlier, I think. I'm not sure. Again, just trying more background shit. I think this is earlier. I was doing more background testing. I fucked up the perspective. There's some hierarchy issues here, like this needs to be pushed back, this needs to be maybe brought forward, the angle of the mirror is awkward. The birds are a good touch. But so experimental to try to learn stuff though. You gotta fall a few times. It was after the cats? Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just like trying shit. Lots of composition training. Yeah, a lot of composition, you have to train your eyes to look better. And then this was a fun, just like series piece. I think I was like trying to do some shit with the eyes because I saw this Twitter artist that I follow had really fucking cool eye shading, so I wanted to try it. That's kind of it. Not a lot, not much else. Just like doing the crazy funky glow. Yeah. Very abrupt lighting. Okay. Okay, la. Yeah, the eyes look really nice. A lot of Chinese and Japanese art pair this style, like, yeah, with the eyes. It's like very crystally. And then this was when I was Blender maxing. So I made the background in Blender for the perspective, and then used the basic shapes as an outline of where to place everything. And this was doing numbers. Again, I really fucking hated her face, because I didn't know what the fuck I was, like, I couldn't decide on a facial style. I was struggling with that. Everything else though, I'm pretty happy with. Like, the cake looks really good. Everything except her face. Like, Omen looks really good there. He's just fucked up. And then I added the grain. I noticed that a lot of other artists were adding grain to the background of their drawings. That made it look more... I'm not sure. I think it just makes it look more, like, kind of more detailed when it's not that detailed. Like, it tricks you into thinking it's more than it actually is. It's a kind of a cheat code. Yeah. Yeah, it has like an easy texture for your eyes. More, just, I think I was just like trying shit. With some, oh yeah, I was learning how to photo bash. With the backgrounds in the back. But she's also just serving. The pussy incident? Wait, what happened? Didn't I give her pussy lips? Did I? I have dementia. The Homer Simpson. Okay. Anyways, I was trying to learn how to photo bash. And oh yeah, and then I put some gravel, like blending it on with some... What's photo bashing? You take a part of a picture, hopefully free use, crop it out, and then integrate it into your drawing without actually like painting it by hand, because it's a really fast way for concept artists to put pieces together. Because if they had to hand paint every little detail, they like would be fucked up. So I'm pretty sure this, like the rubble here, were taken from photos. The background here is taken from photos. You put it on, you adjust the colors, you crop whatever you need to crop, and then paint over that to kind of like blend the style of the overall piece together. And that this was redrawing the Death Parade with a more dynamic pose. And then here, I actually was able to convey what I wanted to do from the first drawing. Was the glass looks so much better, there's so much more depth. Just like, I don't know, just the glass looks better, the mood feels better, the everything. I don't really like her face and her pose, but I do like how I framed the glass and the effects of everything. Homer Simpson incident? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, so I was also learning learning to do compositions better. And then this was another Valorant drawing. Oh yeah, this was also in the Blender arc. I made the background like this O circle thing, and I had to learn how to do like fucking Boolean on Blender or something. So I made like that in the back. I made these shelves in Blender just by stacking rectangles everywhere and then finding the angle and then putting in the drawing and then using that as a frame to put in the details of all this, which I painted. Yeah. I don't even use Blender anymore. What year is this? Like 2 or 3 years ago, I think? 2? 2, 3? 2 to 3, I'm not sure. It's okay. I mean, it doesn't interest me that much. It doesn't interest me that much. This was just a fun drawing I did when I was playing FF14. Oh yeah, I photo bashed the teleporter in and then painted over that. And I think I started to get a little better idea of how I want to do eyes and color hair. Yeah, I put some screenshots here that I painted over. And then it looks like the road. Oh, I think I took a screenshot of the road and then I curved it. And then I put the portal in from the game, painted over that. I had to paint these myself. Obviously the dog and the character I painted myself, painted this myself. Looks like that was painted myself, and then I think I added that as like a random asset I found on Google, and then just added some layers in the back for easy distance. The dog is an asset? No, I drew the dog. My drawing playlist has dates on the thumbnail. Ooh. Ah! Yeah. I wish I made the clouds a little more contrasted. It's a bit empty, but whatever. This was just for fun though. This was also just for fun. I wanted to try drawing the Sea Fairy cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. She has like an insanely pretty design. That's what I was trying to do. Oh yeah, it was also during the trying to do really cool crystal eyes era. Do I still play? Fuck no. Yeah, lots of just rendering and playing with colors when I do these pieces that aren't just, they're just like, whatever. I struggled a lot with her hands, which comes down to not having a clear idea of where I wanted to put her hands originally, because I just wanted to do her body. Is during the time I played Cookie Run on K-pop concert? I think so. Must have been there. And then Chainsaw Man arc. I was really happy with this piece because his face turned out well. It turned out how I wanted it to be. It looks much better than the Gojo pieces and that other guy, the mute guy from before. Oh shit! JJK. No, there's a Chainsaw Man after. Wrong guy. I got it confused with the Chainsaw Man coming up after. Sorry, I have dementia. So, also this piece, like, again, I'm trying to do more, like, let's add some fucked up limbs, you know? Let's add some fucking hands. Let's see what's up over here. Let's add some lighting like this. Let's add all these hands, like, reaching into the sky so that we have a hierarchy of light to dark, you know, things like that. Yeah, I liked how his face turned out. A lot of people hate him, though. I think he's funny. I liked how I did his hair, too. Oh yeah, and I remember I had to look at some muscles to figure it out. Oh, this was, this might have been before. This was the photo bashing era. I was trying to photo bash. I combined the pumpkin cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom with Annie from League of Legends, because they were both little girls. And I just drew a bunch of food. Oh, this is, yeah, this was like Blender. So I had a tea set, a 3D tea set of Blender stuff, and then I like put everything myself in Blender and then traced over it and then painted over it. That way I didn't have to figure out the perspective of all these plates and cups myself. And then the background was photo bash from like 20 million different things, but then the thing is like, I knew it wouldn't matter because I was just gonna blur it for depth. So all I had to do was just have the basic mood, furniture of all that. Yeah, this chair was also like a 3D asset. Foog. Oh, yeah. Oh, dog. More Valorant art. Just trying to do cool shit. Add cool effects. I think a better idea of the faces, though. Yeah, I'm also pretty sure I traced this gun and then painted over it. Yeah, it is painted, but I had to trace the outline from the game because I was like, I'm not figuring that shit out on my own, fuck you, that would take too long. Hoy, I'm pissed! Her, two fingers here need to be bigger. That hand needs to be bigger too. She has Yuri hands. Other than that, her face and hair is... Ah! Her face and hair was exceptionally well done, I think. Spoilers. Oh, this was another Blender. Pretty sure this was another Blender, assisted drawing. The table, I believe, was made in Blender, and I think the chair, and then I made the frame, and then there's a car. I painted over that car! I painted over that car, and then it was Akali and Evelyn. And then I was background maxing. Yeah. The big ass Pocky. I think this, yeah, I put this in Blender too, I think. Oh, who painted over my car? Me. Do I think about composition when I draw? Yeah, I do now. I plan it out, in my head before doing it. I think for this one I started doing it about, like, when I started to do more full piece arts. Did I model the Blender stuff? Was it pre-made? I think some were, some weren't. There is a chance that, like, for example, that I just use, like a cylinder for this, and then a square, and then adjusted it myself, which wouldn't be hard to do. Like, this Pocky was definitely just a rectangular block, and then I just could add all this part myself, because that would be easy. Like, I just need the perspective of it. If it was something really complicated, like a metal chair, I probably would have to find an actual asset. Oh yeah, Chainsaw Man, there you go. Doing, more Just extra, being more extra with it. I don't like her face here. I think this might have been earlier because I don't like her face. I try to add it with the nightmare devil or something. The dark devil. Darkness devil? I don't remember. Yeah, I read the whole manga in like one day. But I also started to figure out fading her leg behind her like this with gray. So that gives more depth to pushing this leg forward. Fuck off. Yeah. Part 2, I still haven't read part 2. Yeah, just fucking with textures here. Guess I'm possessed. Here's the fuck you! Also, just a piece to draw for fun. I was just inspired. Fuck you. That was right after I played Devil May Cry 5. I would consider this a jobber piece. XP farming piece. One thing was trying to figure out how to do his leg transforming up with the blue glowing effects. Yeah, I was very motivated. Yeah, and then also his wings. I remember I was trying to get his wings right and I could not get it to look right. I think it ended up okay though. Nothing crazy. It's kind of like... I don't find it that interesting. I don't find it interesting. And then Mel from Arcane. When was Arcane? Fuck, I don't remember. Chronologically. This has got a fucking giraffe neck though. Hey, to be fair, maybe I use myself as a reference. Late 2021, okay.
Daph arrived.
I don't think this piece is that interesting either. I think I just wanted to draw her because she was so pretty. Thanks, Sky Kyun. It's okay. Nothing special to me though. I don't have much to say about it. It's okay. Boop. Oh, this was also from the Blender arc. I made the alley in Blender with a bunch of different blocks and shapes. Like, look at all the triangular prisms you can find. These are all rectangles. These are all rectangles. And then I remember like adding the reflection like this. That looked really cool. I also added this signpost there. I gave them custom outfits. And then, oh yeah, and then I added these sprays. What the fuck? I painted this? Jesus. I fucking remember this shit. Yeah, and then I added like Omen kind of floating with his like wraithy effect. Damn, I don't fucking remember doing this. Am I happy with the faces here? Nope, still fucking hate her face. Don't like it. But I don't really give a shit because everything else looks cool to me. Like, background, really good background practice. You really just gotta ram your head against the wall. Cyberbung. Yeah, so for this piece, I thought, like, I imagined the composition in my head as I was drawing it. I wanted her, like, floaty, airy, with her little, like, string thing all over the place. Big ass moon, earth in the back. I really want to stay at your house. And I really liked how I colored her hair. It looks soft, but then it's also layered very crisply at the same time. I went back to look at this piece to reference the hair coloring a few times after, for the pieces after. Really like the glow that I added also. Yeah, I like the shine. Like the shine there was. More just like background maxing. Okay though, I'm not, it's kind of whatever. This piece is also kind of whatever to me. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, and then another near drawing. I forgot why I drew this. Was I guess I was just bored. Cool. Nothing much to add. I think I was like I think I was trying to do something with the composition of the spotlight being from the top and then dropping down on them. Lots of brush experimental here. This is all blobbing. Yeah, kind of whatever. Not that interesting to me either. Whatever. Next, Ronnie and her bad bitches. This was when I was in my Elden Ring motivation arc. This was cool. Lots of usage of textures and brushes. Live looks fucking sick. The 3 Babbages. And then when I was working on it, people kept asking me why I didn't include that, the molester guy. And then, yeah, more Elden Ring maxing. This is another, like, pussy serve piece. Just, like, something, I don't know, I ulted. I think I ulted. I fucking ulted. I remember, like, really going in on adding the detail in her armor and her headpiece. I wanted to make it look very detailed. I wanted to try to make it detailed. Yeah, and then I had this brush that added scratches to the metal. So I tried to incorporate that. Where can you download this one? I don't know. Bye-bye. And then I wanted to draw her second phase as well with the butterflies because I wanted to see how I could approach drawing something that was such a pain in the ass. And the answer was a butterfly brush that I found. And then tried to draw the like rotten texture on her skin, which actually was easier than I expected. It was not as daunting. But overall, I think I'm happy with it, but I wish I added more maybe solid butterflies here. It's a little too soft here for my liking. I want more like crispiness. But it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I found a butterfly brush that I adjusted some of the settings so that I wouldn't have to hand draw it, and then you weave the hair over it in and out. Cool. And then background maxing. So I drew the background by hand. The only thing I did was, okay, I found a fucking GPU fan and used that as a texture here. That was something funny I did. Because I learned how to photo bash from the pieces before that I was like, wait, I don't have to like draw that fan. I can just find something that like vaguely represents some kind of fan on an apartment ceiling or whatever building. Like, add a filter to it, and then paint over it, and then boom! And then, background was done with the CSP perspective ruler so that it would, the lines would just work on its own. Oh yeah, I think that this was a brush. And then just added, like, some trees and stuff peeking out, and then some birds to add more height and depth. Dude, I don't fucking know, man. Like, I don't fuck. It doesn't make sense, okay? I am not a apartment. I am not a building. Yeah, I was just trying to animate max for the background. Wanted to see how to draw it. Lots of testing. And then, yeah, more backgrounds, even though this one is mostly blurred. I believe I also used the perspective ruler, or either that or I used Blender, I'm not sure. I think it was perspective though. And I started adding more detail and like, just shading everything is better. Her tail is very fluffy and round looking, it looks soft. The background was, I believe this was a photo bash of some, like, night gardens. Very soft looking boobs. Was back when I do furry art? No, this is more recent. Furry art's a long time ago. And then my Yaylan. I wanted to draw just her in the rain. No other reason, really. Nothing. I literally just wanted to try this rain effect. That was it. Yeah, that was all. Just the rain. Yes! Big boobs. Yeah, and then her eyes were like kind of in that crystal eyes area. Era. Thanks, Deviant. Big boobs. Anyways, Chile. More trying perspectives and brushes. Because when I try to make a full piece like this, I want to try doing something new every time because I don't want to waste my time not learning if I'm going to commit that much time working on something. This is Axel. I think the crown was a 3D asset from CSP though. And then I painted over it. Why does he have boobs? Where? It doesn't look like boobs. You mean this is a jacket? Other than that, it's okay. I think I was just being more experimental. I'm like whatever about it. More Genshin. This detail maxing on the outfit, the hair. I like how I painted the metal. Eek. Yay! Oh, I found the gay beams! Yeah, okay, I saw like artists on Twitter adding these like rainbow... These like subtle rainbow sparks or whatever, and I was like, I want to try that. So then I drew this to try that. The gay beams, you see it? Like the rainbow? I was like, that is such a nice, easy effect you can add. I would like to try, please. Thanks, Naruchi. I don't know, I think I was also like in between not knowing if I wanted to add line art for this or just paint it. I mean, in this obviously I did the line art style, but I don't know if I think I was lost. More Genshin. Look, yeah, look, there, I found out the gay beam brush. Look at the rainbows. And then more, metal. I drew this because I wanted to practice drawing hot man faces, I remember. Because this guy is like a Twinkie child in the game. So I try to make him look more Chad. Yeah, this is not what this guy looks like in the game. Not even close. And then, you know, the very like Japanese artist portrait style where they just have like one strip of light. More Genshin maxing. Nothing much to say about this. I don't know. It's just okay, I guess. Boob titty sword. It's okay. It's okay. Eh. I'm whatever. Is that it? I guess I went back to doing lines. Meh. Oh, more VTuber art. Oh yeah, okay, this one, I specifically was trying to do some crazy shit with the perspective, and I think it turned out really well because look at, the hands look so good. Whoa, I love how the hands turned out. They're like nice and round. And then mixing in the lines into the... Yeah, it looks like really 3D, and I remember I was really happy with this lighting and shadows here. And then just like a simple red background ties it all together. I was really happy with what I did with this, because I wanted to try something that I haven't really done before. Yig. I think this potion was also an asset I found that was for free. And then I just had to paint the shading on it. So that way I didn't have to figure out the perspective of how it was gonna look. I just had to worry about the shading. Oh yeah, more Gen shit. I found a really cool dress online and then I was like, I want to draw this girl in it. And kind of go crazy with the foreground, background, and bubbles and waves and fish and jellyfish. Like, I want to make it super duper extra. And extra I did.
This drawing made me start drawing and stop telling myself I'm not talented enough. Feels strong, man. I draw like...
You know, there's no such
it.
thing as being not talented enough. There's only being a lazy piece of shit. Yeah, I remember struggling with how I wanted to add the details, but then I figured if I just add some chains and then up the detail of the foreground and the background, then it's not going to look too out of place. With while adding some sparkles all over the place so that it would just kind of like merge the sparkly aesthetic of everything all together. And then the more sparkles on the bubbles and shit. Yeah, I think I had a goal for this piece and I set out to do it, and I'm happy with how it turned out. Because I wanted to try adding all this stuff. Yeah. This was the Let's Do Ibuprofen Together. I think I just drew this because I was bored, I'm not sure. Yeah, I liked how I shaded his outfit though. Turned out well. And I'm, yeah, much happier with faces here. Here, take this joint. I liked it here. I also like
Hello,
this
Different.
style.
Still alive and well, seems good.
Yig. I also liked so you see the shading here is actually very minimal and it makes it look really clean. I also really like that. And I think that's what I was trying to do more of here. Moobs. It's red boobies. And then, okay, I don't know what the fuck happened in between here. Was that really that it? Like, what happened? I don't know. I ulted. I took a big break. I think I did. Yeah, I wasn't drawing as much. The Baldur's Gate 3 art? I only had some Baldur's Gate sketches though. It wasn't like that much. Yeah, and then I just kind of threw a bunch of them together. Whatever, you know. There's more in between? Yeah, I couldn't find it. I just kind of I mean, it's not hard to do a composition like this because you can just kind of shove them together. And it's kind of just like, this piece was really putting everything that I learned previously into one. With planning out where I want to put everybody, how I want to pose, America T-posing, the tree, whatever. I do Elden Ring Boston Pound. Yeah, I deleted it because I never ended up doing anything with it. And then the foreground of that. A little bit of details in the back here. It's alright. This was 2 months ago. It was like three months ago. And then another alt. Arcane one recently. But then this one, okay, this is way easier to do than the previous one because the characters in this are not as detailed as the previous. The end. Yeah. I mean, so in my opinion, the composition of these like Star Wars Marvel-ass movie posters are pretty easy because I'm just like, it's very straightforward of you layer people and stack people on top of each other together. Sure, easy, whatever. But then where my past experiences come in handy is adding the fact that I want it to have this kind of the explosion hextech effect on all of them. Which may not have been a decision that some people would have thought of to do. And the reason I want to do that was because I wanted to be a little bit different from this one. I wanted it to kind of like have this Swiss cheese blend with each other. Because I wanted to be a little bit different from what I did before. Yig! Oh yeah, and I played through the DLC a second time so I could get screenshots. Yeah. Basically all the path that I took before ended up here. Now I'm just drawing Pokemon portraits for fun. Yippee! It's okay. Very nice. And that is my 20-year art journey. Well, technically like 18 year. We can end stream now. Bye-bye. I did my Persona things. I did, but I don't consider those much of a learning opportunity. More so it's just for fun. I have them. Let me find it. Yeah, these. Like, these were just for fun. To me, it's very easy to draw like the same way I'm drawing the Pokemon cards right now. It's very easy because I already have the understanding of the process of the art. So then if I already understand the process, I know how they shade, how they are gonna color, how they do the lines just by looking at it. So when you understand the components and then you have to break down someone else's to emulate their style, it's very easy. That's just a good understanding of fundamentals. Yeah, me, John, Super, and Sleepy. I was trying to do the Persona style. Oh, the chin hair. Yeah, this did turn out really cool. What is this? Why do you keep linking this? Oh, okay, well, okay. This is not a learning piece for me, though. This is just for fun. It's like, whatever. Because it's not hard to paint like this. Yeah. Watashi wa sta. Da. Da. But I really don't think, I did not have that much in between. Unfortunately, because I mean, oh, there was this, I think. But I had a drawing drought for a while. Unfortunate. I had a drawing drought, gag. Oh yeah, I mean, I remember also like trying more. This was not that recent. I like some other pieces. Excuse me. Yeah, more like perspective trying stuff. Okane watashi wa sta. Da. da, 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 da. The end. Trying to see if there's anything else. That's kind of it. Anything I want to experiment with now to learn from? Oh yeah, I want to practice more, like person in an environment where like where you put them, because they're like touching something. Like for example, sitting on a table, sitting on a chair, whatever. I'll probably draw that with Silas next when I'm done the Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards are just for fun. How come this one didn't make it? What the fuck? Hey, where is my daph umbrella, bro? Please, I want to make one so bad. That would be so good. Oh, I took a new mugshot today, because I'm renewing my passport, so I sent it in. I couldn't look at it yet because they didn't let me open the envelope for it because they didn't want it to smudge. But when I get my new passport, I'm gonna get a felon upgrade. Thanks, Shiro-kun. Now what? Where are the heart earrings I have it from? What heart earrings? Hop on Rivals, bro? Oh my god, good idea. I don't feel like drawing. I want to hop on Marvel Rivals. Bronze time. Oh, Gog. Wait, I mean, because now I'm scheduling art into my schedules, you know, aside from this week because I got a little distracted with Marvel Rivals, I will be drawing way more than I did in the past, like, 2 years. Thanks, Bellagintinos. Marvel Rivals. I need somebody to carry me. Hello? I need somebody to carry me. I am a Asian woman who does art. Unfortunately, I don't cosplay. Hello? No, I don't have a boyfriend. Why do you ask? Hey, whoa, wait. Hey, respect my privacy. Also, I looked back at the VOD. It was like a little laggy. It wasn't 60 FPS on stream, unless it is. Oh shit! I didn't run OBS's admin. Fuck. Crash the stream? Yeah, that might work. Hold on, let me crash the stream. That way, I'm trying, because I don't want to split the VOD. It's really annoying. Okay, 1 second.